Where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her, then you went and married somebody else that
Resembled you, this is barbaric, right? This cold-hearted this resembles. And he was concentrating on that. He needed to figure out how quick he moved his feet, so he broke every one of them and separated every one of the entryways. It appears as though Diddy is a magnet for titles nowadays, regardless of how much money he's tossing around to keep things quiet. And in the news section of this amazing adventure, Yeezy spills the tea on Diddy hauling his haziest and most shielded mysteries out from in the back ground, while many individuals hold pondering that holds Diddy back from being imprisoned. It seems like he has the response. Evidently, the music tycoon has close binds with the federal authorities, and to this end, figured out how to pull off all that horrendous he had been accomplishing for quite a long time. That is a few weighty charges, yet stand by till you hear from you. He has been hushed for quite a long time, and presently, since the music versatile is as of now, not under the security from them. Strong figures of mid now is the ideal time to uncover his monstrous sight. Got to come at me, cuz part of the arrangement for you to be a do and escape prison is that you guarantee that you going to go force my clique west. And Diddy's relationship went genuinely sharp in 2022 when the two had a warm trade over these White Lives Matter shirt contention. The rapper took to his virtual entertainment and imparted a screen captures of his discussion to comms and made it distinctly he realizes how he's harmed individuals. He prodded Diddy, composing, "Come do something against the law to me currently, please." Furthermore, West marked Diddy, the FED, suggesting that his violations slipped through the cracks in view of his associations with the strong figures and how he continues carrying out wrongdoings without being rebuffed now, in addition to the fact that it demonstrated West's doubts about Diddy's mysterious associations with specialists. Yet it looks like in the midst of the developing show his dumb all for his hazardous game, yet it has individuals thinking perhaps every one of these name changes are only a method for evading the wreck he's abandoned, and it might have been a move provoked by his IND2 supervisors. Diddy's been a questionable figure since the 90s, and the new bomb cells are simply stoking the shoot and feels like aftercast claim dramatization. The thing's AI looking pretty awful for him once more, and we are going to observe one more resurrection of Diddy with another name. So unsay whether you all recall how Puma Wright called Diddy out, asserting he contributed to Biggie's end and has been utilizing his craftsman work for his own benefit. Puffy has been bringing in cash off of Big Deal's name for longer than Big Deal was alive. Individuals actually have inquiries regarding what had really occurred with Big Deal and why one of the most brilliant stars of Terrible Kid needed to blur some startlingly and rapidly during the time. There have been various hypotheses, and it was as of late uncovered by a few no-traded insiders that right before his end, Biggie was considering leaving his manager for a more ideal arrangement. Diddy's ex-guardian Gene in bargain additionally affirmed that Biggie had shared the subtleties of his new worthwhile arrangement with another name, and clearly it was far more than Puffy was offering. I think the agreement was for such countless years for like 62M. It emerges to like $62 million. Even Biggie's mother, Veda Wallace, was talking about Diddy. And that is Mr. Yeezy himself. He's been dropping clues about a disturbed past and obscure dealings, and fans trust other gallant individuals will before long go along with him. As one individual remarked, "Cuff ought to be clunking at this point. See, know how truly do individuals take in heaps of shay how. In all actuality, do individuals take container heaps of Sean nevertheless continue to stand?" And another client added, "This buddy is Satan himself. I don't really accept that the elites will do anything here. He's accomplishing great work for them." Diddy, as you all might envision, isn't excessively excited about the moving stories. It wouldn't be excessively far brought considering shadier stuff has occurred in the past. For instance, when Diddy's previous accomplice and mother of his kids, Kim Watchman, unfortunately died in November 2018. Specialists say she went into heart failure while battling influenza-like side effects. Certain individuals near Kim, including her bestie Kimura Lee Simmons, found it dubious. The authority reason for the model's end was pneumonia, yet concerns were raised, particularly since Kim was purportedly chipping away at a tell-all book about Diddy and folks. While it's been years, Kimura Lee doesn't surrender as of late, as the fresh insight about Diddy's array claims raised a ruckus around town. She sent a secretive message to this man on her Instagram story, "As you not really good or bad. Will you round now? This blended one more flood of theories about Diddy's contribution in Kim Dorman, and it appears as though nobody accepts it was pneumonia, particularly thinking about that Kim was fit as a fiddle. And they tracked down poisons in her body to demonstrate that she had been harmed. You know they have harms that make coronary episode the force raised further after a risky occurrence on December 2nd, when Lee uncovered that her L home had burst into flames, which happened days after she sent her admonition to Diddy. Appears as though Diddy is as yet attempting to clean his wreck and send his admonition messages to individuals in the routine, threatening manner, adding more fuel to the shoot of Diddy's wrongdoings, is the Vegas court adventure where Kiba K. Southside Compton Crips, part confronting a charge for Tupac shooting in 1996, spilled wild insight. Regarding D's association, do you feel like Puffy? Oh, you no doubt he would. It be a good idea for me? I figure he ought to glance out. The man transparently pointed fingers at Diddy, asserting Puffy coordinated Tupac's hit, and, surprisingly, extended to him $1 million to finish the employment opportunity, and keeping in mind that it's as yet dubious hypothesis knowing how Diddy responds to individuals dissing him. This sounds like the main sensible clarification why the rap legend is no longer with us. You see, the music head honcho had specific hamburger with Pac, particularly after the diss track Hit Him Up, designated the glad music maker, so it's not shocking that she is presently endeavoring to challenge Diddy's position. Eye on the rapper probably tipped the ideal individuals with some proof, and since the things appear to be ready to take a turn for the worse for the music, mile data is the main asset to our species. That is the way that we going to get free and made our mark influence since November 2020. 3. The hip jump scene has been seeing all in all an exhibition when vocalist Cassie dropped a claim against her Diddy allegations of cozy and actual abuse during their 10-year sentiment surfaced, revealing insight into M's activities. This lawful show, combined with extra claims from two different ladies, slung the music portable into the spotlight, and this time from a seriously undesirable point. Moreover, his previous partner turned foe Mace has a comment since their aftermath. Mama and Diddy haven't been cordial. Last year, the previous Terrible Kid Craftsman delivered a diss track on his ex-chief and kept shooting him via virtual entertainment, communicating his failure. And D's activities, you're not paying me. You're not regarding me, and that is the genuine issue. Did you me strikingly blame Diddy for dealing with his own specialists like soil? And clearly the rapper encountered the entire thing firsthand while he was endorsed to Terrible Kid and worked with Combs. Mays tossed more shade at his previous manager, hinting that siblings in the business don't pay craftsmen yet, are liberal with others. Your previous strategic approaches purposely has proceeded with intentionally starved your craftsmen and be incredibly uncalled for to exactly the same craftsman that assisted you with getting that symbol grant on the famous Terrible Kid mark. He went after Puff on his diss track without unequivocally referencing his name, yet the objective was clear. His most immediate reference to Diddy comes when he specifies the star's most recent name changed sibling love since Con Univde Eli. I'm ready to Univake he love. Don't take my end, change your name after discovering that Mace has been uncovering him. Diddy professes to have some soil on his previous protege too. How much cash do you think I owe this person? One collection. And afterward, he turned into a phony minister and proceeded to con individuals, yet his aggressive statements may not help the music mogul win in this battle. Such a large number of individuals in the business are joined against him, and it seems to be even his industry managers are considering unloading him after such a lot of openness. One individual via web-based entertainment composer. Ed, more regrettable than Diddy is his palm-hued